This could be the most important 3 to 4 minutes in your investing. I will share with you how we earn such great returns for how investors, and then why it works so well. Before doing so, I would like to share 2 things. First, I have been working with investors for 27 years now and focusing on real estate investors for the past 17 years. Second, I had heard of this solution many times and I thought I understood it. Only in the past few years did it finally click with me. I hope you are smarter than I was and you realize sooner how powerful this is. The solution is called a lease option. Many people have heard of it, but do not fully understand how they work. There are lots of variations, but essentially just 2 parts. There is the lease. They are renting the property from you just like any other rental. There is the option. They pay extra for the right to buy your house from you at some point down the road for a predetermined price that is above the market value. If you have been a landlord, I know what you're thinking. But wait, I don't want to sell. I get that. For most of my career, I have been working to build a portfolio of long-term rentals I could just hold. But then I realized a different approach would enable me to generate 20 to 30% per year instead of 8 to 12% per year. Let me show you a scenario. You buy a house for 80 to 85% of its market value price. You collect rent for a year without maintenance, management, or vacancy. You sell for 105 to 110% of market value price. You repeat the process. We target a 30% net return for you, and sometimes we have been able to generate a 50% net return in just 1 year. How many years would you have to rent the property the old way to generate those returns? Also, these returns are based on you paying cash for the property. We work with most of our investors to take advantage of financing, and the returns are much higher. If you have been a flipper, you may be thinking, I don't want to mess with tenants. I understand that too. But what if the rehab time got cut to 3 to 5 weeks instead of months? How much would you save on holding costs? What if the buyer paid the full ARV you hoped for, plus 12% on top of that, and you did not have to pay a realtor commission to list it? You end up flipping the property with less risk and the same, if not more, return. So, what makes the lease option so effective? First of all, the tenant buyer puts down a lot of money. They have skin in the game and they want to own the home. While renting, they are trying to prove to you that they can make payments on time and take care of the property. Contrast that with most tenants, who have almost no incentive to take care of your house because they know they will be gone in a year and they would only lose a few $100s if they destroyed your house. Second, the lease option buyer is responsible for all repairs and maintenance. Since the buyer takes care of the house, you do not need a property manager. Finally, at the end, they either exercise the option and you get above market price for your house, or they do not exercise their option and you keep their option funds and place a new buyer. Okay, so you probably have a lot of questions. This video covered the basics of what makes a lease option such a powerful way for you to get more profit from rental properties. We have another video that explains it in a little more detail, answers many of your questions, and explains how you can get started. Please click the link below and watch the second video.